Oh my God. I got the webcam working. The colors are insane. The colors are insane. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. And I even got a little window in the front. I can shut it. There you go. There you go. Look at that. All you have to see is my... No, okay. Let's open that up. I had a comment. Don't remember who it was from. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I don't catch certain things. And yes, absolutely. September for 7 and October for 8. Monday in French is lundi, the moon. Tuesday, the day of the chosen. Choose, chosen. 3, Wednesday, miraculous in Spanish, mercredi. Mer, meaning the ocean, and Mercury. Jeudi can also be for thirst. Vendredi, I think of the fried egg. À vendre, for sale. Dogs and cats for sale. Orphanage, the orphaned children of God. I'm just trying to think. When you think of fingers and toes, look, 5 and 5. But on the left side, I got 5 toes. And on the right side, I got 5 toes. Imagine they're just this long. My toes are this long and this long and this. But look at how long my fingers are. So I got 5 long ones and 5 short ones. Short ones are down there. But unless I get one cut off, the blueprint of creation is we have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears. And some can hear less, some can hear more, some have no ears, some can imagine more than others. When we're talking about the months, we have the 12th month, December, and then we have the 1st month. And we have the 3rd month. So 12 is 1 and 2 is 3. It's 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 is everything you need inside 12 is actually telling you 2 and 3. So 12 is telling me 1, 2, 3. So let's forget about 1, 2, 3. Let's forget about December and let's start everything in April. 1 plus 3, 2 plus 3, is that 4 April? So I guess we're going to go phi, P-H-I, 44 April, 4 by 4, 4 plus 4. We got a 4 by 4, we got a Jeep, we're off-road. Off-road, could be on the moon, one of those moon cycles. So we're going to measure the year between the 4th month and the 11th month. But forget it. I don't want to count the 11th month. 1 plus 1, 1 times 1 is 1 and 1 is 2. I already counted that in December. We're going to go to October. We're going to count October. Forget it. I'm not counting October. The thing about October that's very special, and actually everything's very special because 10, all around 1. All around 1 is none. Can you say that's 10, or do I absolutely need 2 dice? 10, 1 complete side. 5 is my upper. 5 is a quarter. 5 of these and 5 of these and 5 toes and 5 toes. 5 is a quarter. 5 will now represent 25%. See, I'm jumping back with these 2 things. I'm trying to build the scenario. So I'm going to forget about October because that's 1. I'm just going to count 4, numeric value of 60, and 9. Numeric value of 52, numeric value of 42, 9 lives communication of the cat, and 9 and 4 or 94 is Uranus, is number 94. So now we're going to have 4 and 9, then we're going to have, but if we had 4 and 10, you see the thing about 4 and 10 is getting the 1 back again, is to getting 1 and 0. Can I use that? 1 times 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is just 1, so I basically ended up at the beginning at 10. And 4 and 10, 4 and 10, 6, and the opposite is 1. 4, and the opposite is 3. So you'll have 1 and 3, 4, or you'll have 6 and 4, 10, the opposite 2 sides, 1 and 3, 13 and 10, October and 13, 13th moon. Got to start switching the way we think about our calendar. So then we're going to have 5 and 8. 5 is number 42 and 8 is number 49. And then we're going to have 6 and 7. And 6 is number 52. I have to go out and buy some of that white stuff. And 7 is 65. So we're going to end up with everything in a bundle. First month and last month, 5, 6, 7, 8 is everything in between, if we don't count 10. But according to this, first and last should be 4 and 10, but I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to go with 4 and 9 and play the inside. Although the cube on the 7th dice is telling me it should be 4 and 10, then therefore I'm going to have to go a different way with that. And automatically, look, if it was 10, we have 1 inside the 4. If that was my 10, my passing from one end to the other end, bringing on the light. Do you notice the way the 1 goes through and creates another side on that, right? Well, if it's the 5, all 3 of them do the same thing. See the line of 3 here? You don't have the line of 3 there. You have it this way, not that way. Left hand corner. Left hand and right hand corner. The 3, see this left hand corner? You don't have this one going from this corner to this corner. You don't have, if it was counted at 3, 5, 7. On this side, you have 1 and 9, according to, not this, according to the telephone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're doing the calculator, you got to start here. Here's the 1 on the telephone. Here's the 7, 8. Here's the 2 on the telephone. Here's the 2 on the telephone where there's an 8. Here's the 8 on the telephone where there's a 2. Here's the 3 and the 9 and the 3. They reverted the calculator and the telephone. Wow, I can't believe I got this webcam working and everything is like, whoa, it's all working. I'm so excited. Okay, so let me take this off of here and let's see what we're looking at. So we have 6, 4, 6, 4, 7, 2. So we'll have 10, 2, 10, 2, 9, and 5. I'm just trying to put a few things together. Not really happy with what I'm looking at right now. Why do I say blue? Because in pool, the 10 and the 2 are blue. And why 9 and 5? Minus and plus, minus and plus, minus and plus. The actual thing about this is becomes 1, 1, 1, 1. Where do I get the 2? Minus and plus. 4 times 1.5 to get this. This is 3 and a third. This is 1 part. 3 and 1/2. 3.5 gets us from 9 to 5, from birth to the energy. And that's our energy in the moon, EC. So our energy in the moon. 5 and 3 EC becomes 4 and 2, 9 lives communication. 4 and 2. 4 and 9, 94 creates the numeric value for Uranus. 9 by 4, 36. 7 by 7 equals 49. 47 times 2. 7 by 7. Becomes 22. Anyways, we were going to do the months. We're going to do the months. We have December, which owns 1 and 2. So December, January, February, March. All together. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 equals to 3. So December will equal to March and the return of Easter. So then we'll go from 4, and 10 is the reverse of 1. So let's say we count from 4 till 10. When we count from 4 till 10, when you count from 1 till 10, it equals to 55. When you count from 1 to 3, it equals to 6. So your total should be 49. Take away 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6 from 55. When you add 1 through 9, it equals to 45. Minus 6 equals to 39. Saturn, Uranus. Where am I going with all this? I have no idea. In this scenario, I was putting down shingles on houses, and they said leave 6 inches between each shingle. So I figure if you left a shingle between a shingle, when you add them all up, I get 6. When I add them all up, this is just what happens in numbers, remember. I was doing a shingle thing, and I ended up with numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. You have 6 shingles. The last one doesn't have them. There's 5 2s is 10. There's 4 3s is 12. There's 3 4s. Look what happens. The interchanging section is 12 and 12, which we can go 1, 3, 3, 1, 6. 613 laws of Moses because of the rule.
This is the rule here. When we add them up this way, it's 21. When we add them up this way, it's 15. We add them up this way. So when I add up the first row and the last row, I get 6 and 1. When I get this row here and this row here, 1 and 6 equals 7. When I get the second row, 3, and the second row here, 10. So I get 3 and 10 equals to 13. When I get the third row, 6, and I get the total of 12. 6 and 12 equals to 18. When I get the fourth row, fourth row, I get 10 and 12. 10 and 12 equals to 22. When I get the next row, I get 10 and I get 15. 10 and 15 equals 27. And when I get the last row of 6, I get 21 and 6 equals to 27. Is that possible? 21 and only 6, and this row is 15. Did I get that row right? 15 and 10? 15. Oh, that's 25. So we went up by 6, we went up by 5, we went up by 4, we went up by 3, we went up by 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 equals to 20. Building of the house. After that, we start over again. After 20, you start over again. I just bring out formations. I don't know where we need to use this. I just try to show what I can do, what needs to be done. Well, can't show you what needs to be done. The question hasn't been asked. For certain equations, but everything for me is going to relate to how we came to be on this planet, how we're communicating to the star system. If there is a God, I'd like to always say that word, if there is a God and there is something else out there, how do we get connected from one side or the other? And all this perfectness in numbers, it's just way too, well, first of all, you can't be wrong in numbers. It is what it is. And all the information where the numbers come from, comes from the games we created, comes from the numbers we've put the planets, numbers that have been used. How long do we know what an inch is? Is this an inch or is this an inch? What's an inch? If I go around the world, I want to know what an inch is. I want to know what measurement is. I want to go at weights and measures. I want to know what the elements are. Are we all working with the same anatomy, the same DNA? Is water water? Is blood blood? Is oil oil? If it is, then the numbers are the numbers that go along with the words that were created by their description and their definition, their breakdown, their usage in math and science, their usage in language, a noun, a verb, an adverb, what we use things for, gasoline, matches, plants. Raphael 7286, in my first real video with my new camera and everything seems to be working dynamite. Thank you for watching this video.